Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, we are able to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Our Emmanuel Petit will be one of Arsenal legends. They'll come outside, I can see they talk about Gabriel Jesus, Edin Ketia, and how we go play our games moving forward. So Babako they talk say you can't replace Gabriel Jesus with Edin Ketia and expect the same results. Say it no go make sense because the way where Edin Ketia go play, it go give you a lower performance. Like everybody just they underrate Edin Ketia, and make we no lie, if it be true, because Gabriel Jesus may not be scoring, but in other departments like maybe the scoring, his presence, his dribbling abilities, those are other things that come to the fore. Now things we say people they talk say now make him a better player, now the things when they give us now, and those things people like Edin Ketia may not be able to give us, but some other people waiting for corner they talk say make na still give Edin Ketia a chance, make the guy play some few matches before I go to judge him. That's what I know they give game time. Every time when I go to castigate them, this is like the perfect opportunity for him to come and deputize for a Gabriel Jesus, make him play. But I don't know how I understand the argument of Emmanuel Petit say you can't replace Gabriel Jesus with Edin Ketia and expect the same result, which means you need to go buy another top proven striker we will come to score goals again. So I don't know, many arguments there for different side of the divide. Some people there for Edin Ketia, some are against Edin Ketia again. But for me, I know beside for him or against him, all I know is that we can't only use Edin Ketia for the whole 2 months where Gabriel Jesus no go there, or 3 months get. Who knows whether complication no go there for that injury Gabriel Jesus get. So we can't use him to play Europa League, play the league, play cup. Only him, the only striker come on, which is up. So we got sign somebody else. Well, more they watch us since they go, because Arteta themselves don't promise or say they go sign, so more they watch. David Moyes will be West Ham coach. Said when they do your own press conference, when they analyze how the match between Arsenal and West Ham will be. So Baba can talk say one thing is for certain, say the match will be tough match, because when you watch the way West Ham be now, West Ham they did for 16th for table, and for the first 14 games where they play, West Ham win just 4 games because they know they play very well. And another thing we go check, we say they know they inform and they can't get some kind of injury woes. As Arsenal they miss a certain Gabriel Jesus. Now so West Ham they miss their first choice striker. I don't believe say Mikel Antonio no be their first choice striker again. Gianluca Scamacca don't beat them. Gianluca Scamacca don't be the first choice striker of West Ham. That was before he can't get injury. Now we say he no can't day now. So as they resume now, he be the bench Mikel Antonio. So as they resume now, he don't get injury. Now their number 1 defender Zuma also don't get injury. So those two at least don't they out. I even hear some people get some kind of injury, but we'll just keep those 2 out first. So Mikel Antonio now go start the second stanza of the season. So as Arsenal they get their own injury, then they get their own injury. And on the scale of like the record between Arsenal and West Ham, for Emirates, they be our wife now. We always snag them. So I don't know this one way. Some people they talk say like Glenn Johnson will say West Ham will beat Arsenal. Well, now Boxing Day, we'll see how it goes up. We don't really get many people missing again. Apart from Gabriel Jesus, now be like the first choice member where they miss. Every other person is highly fit and will play a part in the match against West Ham on Boxing Day. So more just to watch us go. So Gabriel Jesus don't give updates for Instagram where Baba they talk say 2 weeks gone. They just like say they mark the calendar because they talk say he go day out for 10 to 12 weeks. So you got to mark the thing for, let us say almost 2 weeks don't pass, so remain like maybe 12 weeks so get or 10 weeks. So I will still come back because they play very well. So and the guy that's when they will crutches, they patrol everywhere. Maybe they do some kind of small exercise. Well, we can't wait to have him back because even though you know the score, he plays an integral role in the way we move forward. Arsenal said they eye Rabiot, say they won't move for the guy for January and not in the summer. He gets, and once with him, they say the guy contract they expire. He gets, but for Juventus, the contract they expire in the next 6 months. So he no one renew contract, and Juventus have no send down, so he won't leave yet. Now the stumbling block from what they hear, they say Imama will also be in agents. They request for £10 million for the guy as a salary per year after tax. So I don't think Arsenal will be able to afford that kind of deal. Now the same kind of crazy situation waiting for Roma, where Nicolo Zaniolo all the request for 4.5 million per year. Where Roma they give her 4 million. Now this one Mama they talk to could pay 10 million per year. So I don't know whether Arsenal will later do this deal, and whether they will reduce that that their outrageous salary per year. So we just see as everything they go. Maybe not because he helped France enter the final. Maybe that's why Mama just skyrockets the price. If people say now even that salary now make people like Juventus and say, "Oh, we no send you, may find your square root." Oh yeah, they go, we no send you. So we just watch as everything they go. Ronaldo Nazario de Lima don't come outside, they praise our star boy Martinelli. So Babaka they talk say Martinelli will still shine for the future World Cup 2026. Say the way the guy they play, the guy they very courageous, get raw pace and is playing very well. Say in time they come. So you know say him play like a fringe role for this World Cup. He play against Cameroon after he don't qualify already. He no really score, but he was like the man of the match for that match. Apart from say maybe Cameroon win. Gets where Abubakar can't score 1 minutes goal. But apart from that, the guy have more shots on goal. He gets keeper saving shots. You know, be say that Cameroon keeper did good on that day. So the guy for even already start at least 1 or 2 goals. But it is what it is. So Martinelli will take solace in the fact say a legend, a Brazilian legend. They mention the name because not too long ago, Pato, when they first select Martinelli, Pato they talk to who knows Martinelli? Why go select Martinelli? First time he enter shop right for Brazil and nobody go send her, nobody know him, nobody go call and say, hey Martinelli, nobody go send him again. So why go leave Gabriel Barbosa? Where they fire on one cylinder, so go they carry Martinelli, where they abuse Tite, you get. But now we say the legend himself, Nazario de Lima, they talk about and people say, I'm over this small boy, this senior man they talk about, so it just be. Our familiar setting, so Arteta can confirm say Saliba will return today, hopefully, again, because they're expecting Saliba to return today ahead of the match against West Ham. But the question now comes and say, will Saliba play a role in that West Ham match? We never really know, because for me, I would say make him play because he really did fresh. He don't really do much for that France work. Just let's say the guy just go holiday. Now the one match he play now. So and the one match he don't say he play full time. He just play maybe like 40 minutes or thereabouts. Because that's the second they bring that now. So I don't think say he get any to go hinder him from starting against West Ham. Or just the word, because some people go talk say maybe he did too soon. He gets because today night 23 and 23, 24, 25, so it's like 3 days now. Match will start. So we'll just watch as it will be sharp. Away from that, so the Times don't report say Arteta don't concede within him. Say Arsenal will sign a new striker again. So they are looking to sign striker because they know say only indicator know if you do everything. So and waiting this news, this the significance of this news. We say in the past, would they argue whether Arteta will sign another striker? We're not talking about signing a winger to shift him and put him as a striker, no, or signing a winger, then moving all those kind of material and indicator come put them for the center forward role. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about an out and out striker, a fox in the box. You get somebody will come in, chip in the goals. We say in sole responsibility now to put the ball at the back of the net. That be primary job. So they are saying he's going to sign somebody like that. And apart from that, Arteta called for the media set whether they ask him about our transfers moving forward, whether he go sign a striker. He can reiterate what he don't talk to the Times. But the doctor, we are actively looking in the market to sign a striker. What do they mean? They are trying to sign somebody that will come and strengthen the team. You get somebody that will bring something different to the team, to improve the team. Not be just a stopgap, because Arteta know they look for. If you know Arteta know they always look for stopgaps, like somebody won't sign for the short term, for the temporary. You get then after your players don't come back, no, can't know what you go use the player do again. Arteta know the person they sign that kind of thing. So anybody who will sign is going to be a part of our long-term plan. You get somebody will fit in our philosophy, in our project. We will help us bring the goods home. That's the kind of person we'll be able to sign presently. And so we'll just wait. In a few days now, 2023, in the next 7-8 days now, January don't enter, or 9 days, January don't enter, then everything will happen. People don't agree deals in principle. So we say if they agree some kind of deals on the ground, but maybe we don't know. We get we'll just watch. I'm excited. Our Ben Jacobs don't come outside, they let us know say Arsenal they in talks with Shakhtar Donetsk and Mikhailo Mudryk camp. Now Ben Jacobs na CBS journalist, so the guy is very reputable. So Babaka they tell us say for the even say Fabrizio Romano self talk this same thing Ben Jacobs talk. Say Arsenal they in talks with the two camps, Shakhtar Donetsk and the Mikhailo Mudryk camp. Now for Mikhailo Mudryk camp side, na solo, like no issues there. The player love Arsenal love him, so they're in sync already. And don't forget that this boy has already agreed personal terms in the past. Get so it makes everything go solo, go smoothly. Now for the Shakhtar Donetsk camp, now there the issue there. They are trying to agree on a fee. Even Ben Jacobs, the talk say that kind of £53 million supposed to settle this thing. £53 million and some mad add-ons. Add-ons will elevate the deal up to like £70 million and some sell-ons. Sell-ons in the sense that in the future, this guy is 21. In the future, if he plays for Arsenal like maybe 5 years, 6 years, and a bigger club like maybe a PSG, a Real Madrid, or a Man City, or somebody wants to sign him for an outrageous fee, say Shakhtar Donetsk will get a cut. It could be 10%, it could be 5%, depending on how the fee negotiates with Arsenal. So that one self now something we say you go elevate the fee of the deal again. So these are some of the things we did on the table. So we'll just watch. And so make Fabrizio let us know say Arsenal are in talks with this person. Ben Jacobs said the company say Arsenal in talks with this person. Look at the man who say Arsenal, like all the notable pundits, all the notable journalists, all the notable media personalities when it comes to transfers are telling you the same thing. What does it go to tell you? It shows that this news is 100% genuine. Arsenal are really interested in buying this guy, and before you know, by January you should be hearing done. Here we go. So we'll just watch. On my way from that, so Arteta can't do one interview for the media set to we call it explain how he take transform Arsenal from waiting them beat to waiting beat. And don't forget that he marked his 3 years anniversary. So now onto the anniversary level, you got to explain where he come from and where he did now. So Papa can say when they play finish for Arsenal come on, so he can feel the toxicity where they here. It's like it's in the affect out for him belly in the feel am. And now when they come back, he can say that the first thing when he go change for Arsenal, make the fans they in sync with the players. You get make everybody they in unity. Let there be no toxicity, no negativity in Arsenal. And when he come back, now the first things when he try to the address until he can't address her. But now it don't bring a new culture at Arsenal. When you look at Arsenal, see that everybody's singing the same song, everybody's in sync, everybody understands the project. And that interview, that All or Nothing Amazon documentary, it really opened the eyes of the fans. It's like it brings the fans and the players closer, because some of us don't really understand the inner workings of the club, how things go in there. You get now we don't understand. So these players are also human beings. They have emotions like us, so we just need to treat them fairly. Get even though they earn money for what they do, so we need to treat them fairly. So I think that's why they explain everything. Don't kick off some kind of people will get big egos, because you don't need egos in the dressing room. And when they unify the fans, you get the culture of the club now. Like everybody understand, like the owners gone, they are in sync. You get they understand the project and where we want to go. That's why I keep telling you, trust the process. And within a twinkle of an eye, we are close to achieving our goal. Champions League is the main objective of this season, but if God can bless us, so we can win the league. Who says we can't accept that? We don't feel rejected now. Our Pep Guardiola said don't come outside, call the talk, say in they very sorry for Gabriel Jesus' injury. Say in prayer, say in the hope say make the guy come back, like make the guy as we resume this second stanza of the league. Now say make the guy resume play for Arsenal again, say because the guy is very instrumental for Arsenal. Well, in as much as say they can't do public face, just want to do maybe like say they happy with the guy. Oh guy, I know say for your mind if they happy say the guy know they play, because many of our rivals, all of them they happy say Gabriel Jesus they injured, you know go play against them. People like Tottenham Hotspur will get January 15 North London debut with us for the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They go happy say Gabriel Jesus know that. This is why we say Baba they talk say in the pray make Gabriel Jesus come join us. If he come join us, say we don't go to pepper now. We will the gap on 5 points. Where the reason how you go take bridge the gap. They talk say in the pray make Gabriel Jesus. You just be like say make Eliana get injury now, make I come the pray say make Eliana come back. Say hey, I wish this guy come back. I make I pray make all their players get injured. Oh boy, it is what it is, Jare, now football banter. Alright, away from that, so for the media setting also, I think I can explain where in the gets in like what influence in coaching ideas. So you got to see number one, Johan Cruyff, we coach Barcelona, so he learned a lot from that man. Then secondly, obviously, say Pep Guardiola influence in own ideas. But one thing is say he pick some ideas from them, can't create his own style. Again, because according to Arteta, you can't copy Pep Guardiola verbatim. You can't copy him in totality from the beginning to the end. No, you need to pick out some traits that you like, then use it to mold your own style. You get that's the way it's supposed to be. Like you are paraphrasing what he has done. You get them add your own some small attributes and features. You get to make like all those kind using a Tomiyasu go play left back. All those kind of things. You don't go see that. Don't go to do all those kind. Now him they improvise, they develop. Like That's a coaching mind, you get. So he don't learn what he want learn. So now he need to just improvise and express himself. So now what thing they do. That is why even if they talk about the Ben White and the Saliba issue, talk say now since last year, the reason say he won't use Ben White for the right back row because he knows how versatile Ben White is. He wants to have the right back row, but he don't get anybody who peg Gabriel Magalhaes. So when that Saliba own just enter the fray, he got to say let me adapt this thing, let me try it. And as he can't try him, he comes to say, man, it work. Then he can look for that left back. He needs somebody with a different style of play. That is why they went to do that Zinchenko deal. Somebody will come in there, drift into the midfield, add more bodies, and control the midfield. Like everything is all about control. It's all about domination. You get. Now, waiting don't learn from all those kind of Cruyff and Pep Guardiola. It is whoever dominates that has the highest chance of winning. If you don't dominate, how do you win? You get. So the first thing on this fray is to dominate games. After you dominate, then you go win. And you say Pep Guardiola is one of the most defensive managers we don't see. Many people go to look and say an attacking manager, but not lie. He hates to concede. And one of the things we Arteta said don't learn. If you watch Arsenal now, we don't concede anyhow. So we said we hate to concede. And the fact say we brought in a set piece coach in the name of Nicolas Jova from Man City. Now that one can show up our set piece. Like it is hard to score Arsenal corner, it is hard to score Arsenal cross and not. Even when we say we go play corner, we score easily. I think last season we were one of the sides we don't score most goals from corner. So when you check out everything they be, we score goals. Even self against us this season I don't think anybody don't score us corner because it's so easy to score. So we'll just leave them as it be. So away from that, the PGMOL will be the Professional Games Match Officials Board don't come outside. They admit say they get 6 VAR errors for this season, and one of those errors na the match between Arsenal and Manchester United where we score early goal. Martinelli scored an early goal in Manchester United, Old Trafford, where they can't cancel and talk say Odegaard foul Eriksen. So for that reason they will cancel the goal. Now Howard Webb will be the chief refereeing official for this PGMOL. They just invite him a new appointment. He just did there. So back on the they're not supposed to cancel that goal, and nobody that goal like 6 other matches where the thing affect. So moving forward, they can't talk say in job that to make sure say all these kind of erroneous errors where they happen for matches, you know, go they happen again. So moving forward, everything will be different. And there's a PGMOL, and then they're in charge of like suspending referees. If you get issue with referee now, say one reporter, you go report to the PGMOL, then go handle everything. So Baba they assure us say moving forward, all this is not going to happen. I don't say Howard Webb, now one of the senior men for world referee, you get now former World Cup referee. So you don't see him to the highest level of world football. So the guy will come and say I can't sanitize this refereeing department to make sure say the VAR is there to help the referees, the on-field referee, so that the on-field referee does not make errors. So anytime make on-field referee they make error and VAR don't conflict correct, and then there's a problem because the video assistant referee is supposed to be an assistant to see the things that referees cannot see. Referee cannot see everywhere. That is why cameras were planted so that the VAR will see them in different angles. So when the VAR call they make mistake, referee call they make mistakes. So who will call they correct everything? So now they have to use their initiative and make sure all these kind of errors will they change the outcome of games don't happen again. So if you not watch yesterday, you should check the top left corner of your screen. You will see the thumbnail. Click on so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get out.